We're going to assemble our lovely Periodic Videos Christmas tree in the foyer and then hopefully make it look more Christmassy with some special decorations.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
It's adrenaline. Small molecule, so if you get all scared and stuff, then your body releases it and then you get your fight or flight response.
I've got angelic acid, which is actually a defence mechanism for beetles, but I just like the name of it.
What do you got?
Cyclic arsenic compound, commonly referred to as arsol. I think it had to be done, and I'm glad it has been. So this is carbon here. These are hydrogens that we have around the outside, and this is an arsenic.
This is carbon dioxide, CO2. This is the contribution of the climate change.
This is amino acid, and this amino acid really my favorite molecule because it is, component part of protein.
I just made a caprolactam, which is the precursor of nylon 6, which is used in the daily life, like in the water bottles, so it is important.
So the molecule I wanted to make today was cyclopropene, because it's a molecule I made in my PhD. But sadly, we didn't have the right bond sort of sizes for the molymod, so I've made propane. Now, Sam wanted to know why I made propane, particularly this molecule of propane. It's because if you consider the conformers that you can sort of achieve with the molecule by rotating around the double bonds, if you use your imagination, it looks like a dog. I think I'll call him Lenny.
Okay, this is trinitrotoluene, or TNT. It's Acme's favourite. I thought it had to be done.
I have made glucose, as you can see there.
Why did you make that?
I love glucose, and I'm clearly not sweet enough, so yeah, there you go.
I've got furfural, which is a compound that you can make from waste oat material or rice husks by treating it with acid. So it's a biorenewable compound, and I'm actually using this in my research to see what other compounds we can make from this. So looking at things that we can put into fuels, alternative solvents and those sorts of things.
It's a boron trihalide, because we haven't got any boron on the tree, so we definitely need some boron on the tree for Christmas.
I've made water, which I think is probably the single most important molecule in the universe. Origin of life.
That's just glycine, so I basically make glycine because it's a very simple amino acid.
I have made diamond for the tree, and I made diamond because obviously it's Christmas time, girl's best friend. Fingers crossed I'll get one, chances are I won't, but can only dream.
So, well, none of the molecules that are good, they don't make the right shape and they don't look Christmassy, so I brought my own, which is much better, has the right angles, and you can change its shape, you see. So this can either be sulfur tetrafluoride, SF4, or it can be my favourite molecule, iron tetracarbonyl, which is very reactive.
Adamantane, I just like the shape of it, like the structure. What is it? It's a molecule of carbon and hydrogen, right? So,
Adamantane.
Adamantane. Merry Christmas. I better go and give him a lecture, alright?
This is alpha pinene, so it's one of the smells of pine trees. So obviously if we've got a pine tree here, I thought we should have a smell of pine trees. So what we got is, this is a sort of 6-membered carbon ring. We've got a carbon-carbon double bond in there as well. And there's a methyl group here and 2 methyl groups off of there. Okay, and it's got this kind of bridgehead carbon as well, that's what it's called.
Put it on the tray.
I will.
Okay, I've made vitamin B13, also known as erotic acid, simply because it's called erotic acid, and I thought, well, it's got to be on the Christmas tree.
I have made GHB.
Well, it's pretty small, but this is P4, which is white phosphorus.
So I thought I'd put this together actually because it illustrates a very interesting point. You see how all the bonds are really bent? That sort of shows you there's a lot of ring strain in this molecule. So it should be really active, and it really is. If you take white phosphorus out and just sort of throw it around liberally, it would burst into flames immediately, and that's because it's so reactive, because these bonds are under so much strain, they just want to pop open that, yeah, and then be nice and reactive.
What on earth is this monster?
So this is a ligand that we use in our work, and this is 2,2-bipyridine 4,4-dinonyl. And as you can see, it's a bit of a beast. But the advantage of this particular ligand is that it's soluble in supercritical CO2. So we use it in our work to use it for reducing CO2 down to more useful products. Look, there's even a little CO2 molecule there as a solvent.
Well done. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas. Right, this is ammonia, so NH3. Quite an important compound actually. It's the basis for all fertilisers, generally speaking, and it's made by a process called the Haber process, where you take hydrogen and nitrogen and turn it into NH3. Right, it's the wrong colour, because that should be red really, but the red ones don't have enough holes. But this would be CO, yeah? So it's carbon, oxygen and a triple bond.
Oh, this is hydrazine, or rocket fuel. Send your Christmas off with a bang.
So what we've got here is oxygen, so that's O2, and it's got a double bond, and it's what keeps us all alive.
Given a solution of hair bleach, so what we have here are some molecules of hydrogen peroxide in amongst some water. So there we go, we're going to put some bleach on our tree.
Well, I've made ibuprofen for two reasons. Firstly, this university owes quite a debt to this molecule, as it's a large part of the Boots pharmaceutical company that gave the university its campus. And secondly, many hangovers saved by this thing. So this is my Christmas molecule.
So I've got the ethanol here, so I think it's rather apt that we'll put the ethanol next to the ibuprofen so that they can interact with each other, as it were.
There we go.
Empty boxes, always good sign.
You happy?
Yeah, very happy.
Also, it's quite symbolic because next year, 2010, we're going to start talking about molecules. So keep looking, and very soon we're going to launch our molecular videos all about molecules, not just the elements.